Welcome to episode number 45 here on season 2. And today we are getting into why I am dropping my stock screener or stock picker. Again, these videos are for educational purposes only and not meant to be taken as financial advice. You are responsible to protect your own assets, so make sure you do your own research. So in the last video I had mentioned that this was something that I was considering, and to be blatantly honest, I didn't expect this abrupt stop. My swing trading picker, apparently it needed to happen, and so I just wanted to come out and kind of be more transparent with you guys on why I'm stopping with the swing trade picker. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'll be stopping swing trades altogether. That just means that I will no longer be using the stock screening app or web browser that I was already using. This does mean that I will be looking at picking up probably another either stock picker or starting to screen my own stocks a lot more intensely. And I think that this is good because it's the next level of growth that needs to happen for me. I've been kind of lazy about looking into stocks and screening my own stocks and that kind of thing. And so now it's kind of like I'm getting kicked out of the nest and I got to go do it. Like now I got to perform myself. And for me, it's one of those things that's a bummer, but it's also something that I get excited about. I'm like, okay, well, now I can't just rely on this stock picker. Now I got to go either find another one or I got to go pick my own stocks. And both of those are exciting that I get to do that and learn that. But at the same time, I'm like, why can't it just be the way that it always was? But that just basically means I need to read a lot more books, got a lot more to learn, got a lot more work to do. And I'm okay with that. I've already read probably 3 or 4 books that talk about screening stocks, what to look for in a swing trade and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not really anxious about it. I already know what I'm looking for. It's just something that requires work in order to find what exactly you're looking for in regards to setups for swing trades. But I do not know that on the other side, this will make me a better swing trader. It'll also make me a better investor and a well-rounded individual in regards to the stock market. So for that reason, I'm really excited. But let me get into the story of what exactly happened. So I woke up on Friday morning and I went to check the stocks that have already been picked by the browser that I use. And lo and behold, there wasn't not 100 stocks that had been picked, not even 200. There was 477 stocks that were screened. And I'll show you the picture. It's on tradingstocksalerts.com. And you scroll down here and it's 477 stock signals for February 15th. And it's there is no way that I was going to go into the computer and type all these in, type in my entry price, type in my exit price, type in my stop loss, type in the sell price. I need to figure something out. I need to figure out whether I'm going to drop this or continue with it. And so at that point, I made the decision that obviously if you're going to screen 477 stocks in a day, then it's probably not the most precise stock screener or even maybe a good stock screener at the least. And so I was discouraged and I decided no more of this. I got to start figuring out by myself. And so this is kind of where I'm at with swing trading. So at the end of the month, when I get into my February recap on Robinhood, it might be just a bad month. It might be a month that has not many swing trades the last half of it. You guys will know why. It's because I don't currently have a way of finding swing trades. And so next week I'll be looking at this and probably into even not this coming week, but into the next week. And it's something that I'm excited about because I get to share with you guys my strategy and probably what will honestly happen is I will share my strategy on how I will be trading the swing setups going forward into a month. And then into the next month, I'll be here's the adjustments that I'm going to make moving forward. Here's what I'm going to do differently. Here's what I'm going to remain the same. And so I can be, I guess, more transparent with you guys about what kind of swing trade setups I'm using. And to be completely honest, this is just another way that my channel is becoming more transparent. And I'm super excited that I get to share my journey with investing and trading with you guys. We'll leave right there. Let's go ahead and dive into the question of the day, which is, when you are old, what do you think children will ask you to tell stories about? And I don't know if it will be children. Maybe I don't right now I don't see children valuing valuing older people's stories. I think that they're like, well, they're outdated. Like, don't even worry about sharing. I don't need to know about the history or what happened when you were growing up. But I think that it's important, and so I would hope that I would be available to share those stories if the children had them. I would think that they would ask, like, what was it like when you were a teenager, if I didn't already share that with them? How did you guys talk to each other back then? I'm like, oh, we had this thing called a cell phone. And they're like, what the heck is a cell phone? And it'd be like, you know, if you were talking about like 8 tracks or VHS or something like that to kids nowadays, like they would be like, what the heck? You had to put it in to this machine and rewind it, and then like Blockbuster like was like, be kind and rewind, and that actually happened. That was actually a thing. Like, we didn't have DVDs back then, or actually Blu-ray or whatever it is now. We had VHS that you had to like plug in, and every now and again the VHS player or whatever would eat the VHS, and it got messy. There, cleaning it with rubbing alcohol and whatever. Anyways, they'll never know. They'll just never know. We'll leave right there. If you have any questions regarding Stash, Acorns, Robinhood, as well as general investing advice, business, Etsy coaching, post those questions down below. Don't forget to subscribe up here in this corner and check out my Robinhood recap January edition. Check out that video right here. And as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.